way, sons. Keep it up.
With the All-Star game approaching, Brent, there are plenty of deserving players, but as we know, there are only 12 coveted spots for each roster.
And Kevin, get ready for all the snub talk that we hear every year. It comes along like rain in spring. But
that's a foul? Sorry, I thought this was a contact sport. My bad.
Which is right at 74.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a three-point game. Now the pass to Shamet. He dishes it to Bridges. Ayton sets the pick for Crowder. Back to Ayton. Plumlee with the steal. Hayward passes to Jordan. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul looking around. Ayton a screen on Ball. Takes the 13-footer, and that one goes long. Jordan wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Jordan's got 6 points. And you look at the activities MP has done since being drafted. He has made it a point, Greg, to win over the heart of this city.
And Kevin, that work has paid off. You get the sense now that he has more fans than detractors. Every little bit helps when you're in MP's shoes.
And that one, good. And it's 8 points for Jordan.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going. That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
The Suns have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here.
And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball, and he doesn't mind playing inside. And I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
And the wide open shot from Crowder hits it from 3-point range.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Ball against Paul. Ball no good. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Hayward against Crowder. In the corner. Shamet with it. And Hayward with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off it.
You can't keep this going. That lead is going away.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
No good from the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Ayton. Passes it to Bridges. Here's the 3. They get it back. Charlotte leading by 7. And 3 from Jordan. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Bridges up top. Rozier defending. Paul dishes to Ayton. Bridges outside. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. 6 to shoot. Back to Ayton. Crowder from outside. The three-pointer is right on target. Crowder's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford gave me a few minutes before the game. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys.
Come on, man. Why did they keep putting Teddy Rozier in my lineup? I don't get that.
Generating points.
Yeah, there's another side of the floor right here, so it can't be just about offense. Their defensive intensity has got to rise up.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Landry Shamet. Bridges with the steal. Here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Rozier against Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. To the inside, Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now, here's Johnson. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Y'all are loving yourselves a little too much. It's you right here, MP. MP, you got this. That's what I'm talking about, MP. Go for it, MP. Let's go, MP.
Torrey Craig comes in for Jay Crowder. Damian Lee is checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Paul. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Jones checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. Oubre's checked in for Terry Rozier. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Ball. Outside for Bledsoe. Takes the three. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, always disappointing when you allow a team to come back. But as we all know, no lead is safe in the NBA.
Jordan with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Jordan against Johnson. Jordan kicks to McDaniels. And there's the pass to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, Bledsoe has been shown and known to be a scorer in this league, but he will play unselfish and made the right play there.
Now here's Payne. 17 points for him last game against Memphis.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right.
We're heating it up. Watch out for get burned.
5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Craig can't get it to go. Charlotte leading by 4. Jordan the pass to Jones. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Lee. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Payne. To end the drought. Craig can't get it to go. Here's Jordan. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Bledsoe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shot.
Agreed, ref. Great call.
Shooting 2.
Payne hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Jordan on the wing. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kicks it to McDaniels. To the paint. And Jordan throws it down.
That's an awful call. What did you see there, ref?
And he doesn't make a mistake that time.
The Hornets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. There's 10 seconds left in the first. Passes it to Johnson. He gets it up. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in control with the night.
Enjoy it now, because it's going to waste soon.
Block out that noise, MP.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Taking up the pair up front, it's Saric and Ayton. Chris Paul is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, they call him Captain Clutch, and in the last game against the Jazz had a huge game. He ended the game with 68 points, and throughout the game took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Here's Paul, and it's sent back by Plumlee.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee, hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
And he gets it to go. Jordan's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate.
Done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
Crowder, he's checked in for Phoenix. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Rozier, he's checked in for Oubre. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So
Love that call, ref.
is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
Jordan against Bridges. No good from Jordan.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Bridges outside. Paul passes to Crowder. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Lets it go with a three. Doesn't go for him. And the Hornets now going the other way. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun. Maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Hornets. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jordan inside. He's against Bridges.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ayton a screen on Rondo. Paul kicks to Bridges. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Connects from three-point range.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
Wasted no time on that one. Now just a 4-point Hornets lead. Outside Jordan. And foul on the shot. It's at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Mikal's time in Philly was very short, Brent. Bridges traded to Phoenix on draft night.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker. I mean, all the talk about being the hometown hero, and then all of a sudden he's on his way to the desert heading towards Phoenix. But you look at Mikal's career, he's been awesome for the Suns. I mean, their future.
The Suns have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. Hornets leading by 4. Rozier looking around. Down low, out to Hayward. Charlotte moving the ball around. Bridges against Jordan. Baseline jumper, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Ayton. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Lest us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Here's Paul, trailing by 4. Jumps up, and the dunk by Jordan.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate, just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Bridges outside. Back to Ayton. And the layup is good. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton. He's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Chris Paul. The Hornets also changing it up. Jones checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Rozier. And Jordan throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Suns trail by 6. Now here's Payne. Ayton a screen on Bledsoe. Bridges passes to Ayton. The dish to Crowder. Bridges outside. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Ayton inside. Defended by Jones. The wide open look here for Craig. No good with the triple. Hornets leading by 6. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I mean,
There are high school refs better than you guys. Way better.
Throw of the game here. So for the Suns, Sharch checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder, and it's Damian Lee in for Mikal Bridges. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Charlotte. Now here's Payne. Sharch just screen on Bledsoe. Here's Craig. Offline with his 3.
and that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Jordan against Craig. Bledsoe outside. And again, the Hornets missing.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Hornets leading by 6. Here's Jordan, and there's the drive, and the dunk by Jordan.
When Bledsoe's feeding his guys, his team is much better for it. They love watching him whip the ball around the perimeter.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Sharch finds Johnson. Pass to Lee. Payne with it. He's looking for Sharch and finds him. Yep, it counts. Sharch has got his second bucket of the night.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and they double up Jordan. Just 5 to shoot, and wrestling for it there, but no one has. Here's Lee outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we finished one half of basketball. The Hornets on top. They're up by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
There are so many good shooters in this league, man, but these guys and their form is elite.
It is truly incredible how accurate this group is, especially for the volume of shots they take. All right, and looking now at the first half, it's been an almost but not quite story for the Suns.
These guys have the worst shot selection in shot selection history. You don't shoot in the low 30s by chance. Absolutely no discipline. Anything they see, they're just going for it.
Kind of sounds like you at the buffet, big fella, right? Give me some of this, give me some of that, give me some of this, give me some of that.
As long as you're paying, Ernie.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court for Charlotte, the guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Hayward out there with Plumlee, and it's Jordan in at the 3 spot.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Crowder kicks to Shamet. To the middle, here's Paul, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but
Charlotte in the lead. Now Rozier. No points in the game yet for him. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Rozier.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now here's Crowder. 6 points for him. Back to Paul. Hayward against Crowder. Ayton sets the pick for Crowder. Clock at 4. Plumlee with the steal. Jordan inside. Defended by Paul. Back to Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 6-point Charlotte lead.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
The pass to Paul. Over Ball. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Jordan against Bridges, and the call on the shot. Charlotte shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He's off on the 2nd. And
he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Well, Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
Paul outside. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shamet. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. Jordan on the wing. Defended by Bridges. A shot by Jordan, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
They get it again, and Ayton throws it down.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Plumlee sets the pick for Rozier. Jordan finds Plumlee. That shot off the mark. The Suns have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Crowder a screen on Ball. Suns moving the ball around. In the corner. Shamet with it. Ayton trying to break free. And that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got the lead. In addition. Jordan, right side. 4 seconds left. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the...
That was good, MP.
And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Saric and Johnson are on the block. Mikal Bridges out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Craig in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Dishes it to Johnson. Ring shot on the way. And right through it goes. 14 points for Mikal Bridges. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
And here are the Suns now. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Shot clock at 5. Here's Payne. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Jordan. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Jordan. Shooting foul as the...
What? Come on, Rev. That's a
Mikal
soft
Bridges
foul.
picks one up. He's off on the first. Changes. Landry Shamet's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Paul in for Cameron Payne. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Ball's checked in. Now, here's Shamet. Paul outside. Shamet the pass to Johnson. Back to Shamet. For the 3. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Ayton, he's checked in.
This lead means nothing! Can you guys finish?
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Passes it to Ball for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here is Paul. Ayton a screen on Plumlee. Here's Paul. Phoenix no good that time either. The Hornets shooting percentage 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Shamet with the steal. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, the skill's growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton.
On the wing, Jordan. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Jordan's got 41.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Suns trailing. Paul outside. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
and they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
And taken away by Paul. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Johnson. A 3-ball. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Jordan can't get it to go.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
The pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. The Suns leading. Paul outside. Johnson outside. And the 3-ball is good.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Ball kicks to Hayward. Inside. Bridges with the steal. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The attention Mikal had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Hornets trail by 7. It's Jordan on the wing. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Nice. And a switch here. Crowder's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
All right, David, thanks. Bridges misses. Hornets trail by 5.
Are you crazy? Where's the foul?
Free throw good, Jordan. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And that one's good, Shamet.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
That one is off.
And he has been grinding away to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
Phoenix leading by 5. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's Phoenix now. Paul outside. Ayton a screen on Ball. Unloads from 9. Just 4 to shoot. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that one's good, Ayton. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 7-point differential. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Here's Bridges. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there it is for him. Bridges has got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Fires from deep. And no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. On the wing, Jordan. The offensive rebound. Back to Ball. Jordan dishes to Hayward. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Thriving under the bright lights. You can see Hayward wanted the ball, playing like the max player he is.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Man, the score being this possession of the ball, you just can't give it away like that.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And there's just been countless times.
That gives them a 4-point cushion. So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now 8.
They're down by 5. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Rozier the pass to Jordan. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
A step-back shot here, and that one hits back iron. And it's the Hornets' ball. They trail by 3.
And he's been a force on the... in order to get the basketball back.
Oh, and another opportunity for DeAndre Ayton to step to the...
Yeah, same with it, so ain't good game.
And stolen by Ayton. The 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. To the middle. It's tipped and taken away by Paul.
Landry Shamet, one of those guys continuing to hone his skills, trying to become more of an impactful player in the two-way format, both on defense and with that shooting ability.
Hayward from outside. The shot off that time. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Bro, it's just your rookie season. We still gonna win that shit.